The ideal for a Japanese gardener, architect, artist, or craftsman of the past was to be as invisible in their creation as possible, and to create something that looked like it had always been there. This goal was accomplished by understanding the materials deeply and using them in a way that the persons had would be least obvious. Once planted, gardens were meticulous, meticulously maintained to imitate casual, natural growth. Good gardeners that seek to get guidance from storm as to where it wishes to be placed, while builders apply to the round on ceremonies. The ideal of the past was not to control nature, but coexist with it, with an understanding that nature will outlast the hand that shapes it. Japanese gardens and buildings are designed to complement each other. A uniquely Japanese space called borders the room facing the gardens and provided traditional spaces that can be opened to the inside or outside and made onto a part of the garden depending upon the season. In summer, storm shelters and sliding screens are pushed away, and the engaged becomes the pleasant place to sit and enjoy the gardens. Sliding away a few screens and removing the barriers between inside and outside, the gardens becomes light into the tea hut when snow shutters and removed from the wide eaves in summer the garden. The interior flows into each other, and the sound of a bird chirping permeated every corner. A Japanese garden is a perfect place to get away from the hustle and bustle of daily life and to calm my mind. Rest my mind for a moment and cherish the time to talk to myself while listening to the chirpings of the birds and the sound of the bubble in the brooks. The greatest feature of this garden is that it's composed asymmetrically with curved moldings, incorporating the natural materials such as stones and plantings. The garden has a different appearances in each of spring, summer, fall, and winter, so we will discover something new every time we visit. In addition to the plant, small animals, pond fish, insects that live on the garden also add to the enjoyment of the stroll. When we say the Japanese garden, various landscapes come to mind. Therefore, when a garden is built on a stated quest to nature, the resulted in an elimination of traded parts. In nature, natural stones and plants were never arranged symmetrically. My visit to the park on an early autumn day was punctuated by a light drizzle. The structures were dimly lit, and a musky smell of dirt filled the air. As I toured the buildings, two things await heavily on my mind, a feeling of nostalgia and a sense of darkness that pervaded each house. At that moment, I felt as if I had unraveled the mystery as to why people in olden times used so much color in festivals and places of worship.